What's up, y'all? How we doing today? We're going to drop some quick knowledge on you. We're going to talk about some things real quick, real fast. Maybe not so quick, maybe not so fast. But what I want to talk about is, are you being a real man? Right? Are you being a real man? And in the age of quote unquote toxic masculinity and the effemination of the man, the black man, the white man, the brown man, the yellow man, right? The softening of the man, right? And by no means am I being a slur towards, the gay community or anything like that. What I'm saying is men who are being men need to be men. I'm not saying that you need to be this jerk, being a dick, all that stuff. But what I'm saying is you need to understand your position, your role, how you were made, what you are, right? And sometimes people want to talk about gender roles and gender identity and all those different things, and that's not this video. What we're talking about is how are you feeling in the position that you're in right now, and are you doing the best thing to level up your life? Like in your marriage right now, like, are you being a protector? Are you being a comforter? Are you being a listener, right? Are you being a nurturer, right? On your job, are you being a leader? Are you being a follower? Are you stepping up to the plate, right? Are you inside yourself right now deciding that you want to be an alpha no matter what your situation is, no matter where you are in life? Or you can be a weak beta and sit there and just whine and cry all the time. Because nobody likes babies. No one does. We like babies when babies are babies. But when I see a grown man, a grown ass man being a thumb-sucking, diaper division loser, that's disheartening. It's almost like when you shake a man's hand and he gives you, the dead fish, the squish. Ugh, the squish. No one likes the squish. Shake my hand. Let me know you here. You want to develop something inside. And a lot of guys will talk about, single parent homes. I wasn't this, I wasn't that. I grew up in a single parent home. I didn't know my dad until I was 13. And still, even to this day, I still rely on mom. I don't have a relationship with my dad. I really didn't have any male figures in my life. But my mom taught me how to be a man. She taught me how to respect women. She taught me how to take care of things, how to handle business, how to carry myself, how to walk, how to talk, how to present myself, right? Because life is tough. Life isn't easy. No one deserves a blue ribbon for doing the things you're supposed to be doing, right? And a lot of guys turn into betas when they get into relationships. They turn into betas when they're trying to get these women, right? They want to be all weak and meek, and they want to be all, nice and sweet. I ain't saying you got to be rude. Hear me out now. But, some of these guys turn super passive. Super passive. If you know what I'm talking about, if that was you, real quick, it's been all of us. All of us have gone beta quickly. All of us have been a simp at one time and another. But those of you watching, those of you who have made it out, those of you who understand that that's not where you belong or where you want to be, you made it out of that place, right? How can the world respect you if you don't respect yourself? How am I supposed to respect me if I don't respect myself? My wife's not going to do it. My girlfriend's not going to do it. My kids aren't going to do it. My boss isn't going to do it. My youth team, my whatever you involved in, right? No one's going to respect you until you respect you. And that comes within you being a direct masculine male and understanding who you are on the inside. Because you have to take accountability for yourself each and every day. Being a man goes on two parts, right? We said something about toxic masculinity in the beginning. I'm not out here catcalling women at the strip club, throwing dollars, making it rain, watching a bunch of porn, idolizing and glorifying TikTok thoughts. I'm not doing all that. Real men don't need to do all that. Some of y'all might be saying, well, I'm a real man because I get all these girls or I do all this stuff. A real man doesn't need to absorb himself with the superficial world that is gross and bogs him down, because The men that you see, the men that you think about, the man that you want to be doesn't do that. And I guarantee if you were sitting in a room and you knew that the room was full of mature adults ready to rock and roll, you wouldn't do half the crap you're doing right now. Because it's the circle of five, right? Men hang around other men who will level them up. Weak men aren't going to hang around weak men, right? Wolves hang around wolves, right? Lions hang around lions, right? Birds of a feather, what? Flock together. How can you be a man? One thing that people talk about, and I know that this ain't no pickup artist game, but the one thing you got to do is you have to start taking care of yourself. You got to start taking care of your body. You got to look good. You got to feel good. You got to walk upright. You got to hold your head upright. You got to speak, with a nice voice. You got to be out there projecting yourself to the world, because people want to know who you are. And people will judge you before they know you just by how you present yourself. So if you're a young man right now and you're watching this, I'll tell you the first thing that you need to do is you need to dress right. You need to look the part. You need to act the part, right? I know it's 2021 and you can do whatever you want, but you got all these tattoos on you and you got the baggy clothes or the real skin tight jeans and this, that, and the other. That's not going to be cool when you get up to be 30 and 40, and it damn ain't going to be true when you're 50. So when you think about where you want your life to be, you got to do what? First, you got to dress the part. Second, you've got to learn to speak well. In the black community, we call it code switching. You got to be able to talk in any situation, in every scenario that you are in, whether it be to a C-level executive, to the dude on the street, to anybody in between. You need to learn how to speak. That means you need to be what? You need to read. You need to listen. You need to learn. You need to be well cultured. That goes into being a nice man. What's another thing you need to know how to do to be a man? Learn to tie a tie. That's a quick one. That's super easy. Also, food etiquette. Learn how to eat. Learn how to eat properly. Learn how to hold your knife and your fork, right? Learn how to take a woman out on a nice meal, on a nice date. Learn how to court. Learn how to present yourself well to other individuals that people will see you and then want to know you, want to get drawn closer to you. And the next thing that we can talk about when it means to be a man, it means to handle your responsibilities. Responsibilities can be anything from children to your job, to your car, to your home, to your shoes, to whatever you got going on. Handle your responsibilities, because your word is your bond. How you handle your life, how you handle situations tells a lot about you. It says a lot about you. We all came from a place of being unpolished. My story is probably no different than a lot of guys. We didn't come out speaking like this and doing the things that we need to be doing now. We had some hard knocks. We had some bumps and some bruises, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But to be a man is to elevate yourself beyond that measure. Get some good books. Listen to Eric Thomas. Oh my gosh, I love Eric Thomas. E.T. Listen to some John Maxwell, right? Listen to some Les Brown, right? Listen to some stories of men, some titans of industry. Get into some books. Get into some Napoleon Hill, right? Think about the guys who built this country. Think about the guys who were actively going. Think about your role model and how they handle their struggles. It's powerful to understand that you have power inside of you and that you can literally create anything if you put your mind to it. I want you to be a man today. I want you to stand upright. I want you to stop looking at social media for guidance and start looking at yourself for guidance and start looking at what you need to do for you today. I told you it was going to be quick. This ain't no guru type stuff. This is just straight from the hip, straight from the heart. Quick tips on what you can do to elevate yourself, because this is going to be very, on top of the water, because I want you to think. I want you to think what in your life you need to work on right now. Also, a key thing is showing up on time. And showing up on time means you're late. You always need to show up early, at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. Guys, drop some comments. Let me know what's going on. Open discussion. Feel free to share this with somebody. If you know somebody who is a man and who's a great man, shout them out in the comment section too. Let's get some respect. And my men out there and my ladies too, drop down some information for what you believe real men should be doing. Titans of industry, titans of life. You are a beast and I believe in you. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. That is my time. I'm out. Peace.